Okay, hi folks, can you hear me? This is Boris here. I'm about to fly back from Leeds Airport, where I've been just today talking to some people at the end of a very, very busy week. Now, Monday, I was in Dublin and I had to see Leo Varadkar, who's the Irish Taoiseach, a very, very nice guy, and we were trying to see whether we could make any progress on the deal that we need to do to come out of the EU by October the 31st, and I am cautiously optimistic about that. We then had a session in Parliament, quite a rowdy session. You may have noticed it got on the news, all sorts of excitements in Parliament, because we need to have a Queen's speech. So Parliament is now in recess, but some MPs thought that was, anti-democratic, even though we offered them an election twice, which they turned down spinelessly. We offered them an election. Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour Party, mysteriously decided they didn't want an election, and they say that we're anti-democratic for wanting a Queen's speech after the longest session of Parliament, by the way, since the Civil War. And when the prorogation that is involved for this Queen's speech only loses us 4 days of parliamentary sitting time. My friends, they have had 3 years to think about what to do about Brexit, these people. They're going to have plenty of time before and after the summit on October the 17th to debate Brexit. What has got into them? And if they really want a democratic event, then, as I say, let's have an election. Let's see who the public want to spend their money on what priorities, because I think it's totally crazy that Jeremy Corbyn wants to stay in the EU beyond October the 31st and spend another £1 billion a month, £1 billion a month, when we want to put £1 billion, for instance, into 20,000 more police officers. How would you rather spend £1 billion of taxpayers' money? That's Corbyn, and that's us in the Conservative Party. And then, so that was Monday. Tuesday was cabinet. Great cabinet. We talked about all our visions for our vision for uniting the country, a one nation conservative agenda. It was a really amazingly positive mood in cabinet. Everybody wanted to chip in and discuss their own ambitions for taking Britain forward, taking the UK forward. And I then went and did a big thing at a school. We launched another 30 free schools. That's on top of the £14 billion we're investing in education over the next 3 years. What we're doing is we're putting more money into every school so that every child gets an uplift in their funding. Wednesday we did people's prime minister's questions, which is a kind of thing on the internet. Went very well. There was no problem there. And then we had a reception for Northern Ireland business in the evening, and Thursday was a big announcement. We're about to take off. Fasten your seatbelts. Thursday was a big announcement about shipping, and it went well. And we're going to have. I want to have a new golden era of shipbuilding in the UK, and we are going to make sure that the UK really is the right metaphor that really takes off. The UK is about to take off as a great shipbuilding nation. And did you like that use of metaphor? So we announced the investment in 5 Type 31 frigates. Now, the point about building these incredible ships is that it not only means high-tech jobs for young people for a very long time, fantastic jobs in shipbuilding. UK naval vessels also do a power of good around the world, and they're great export assets for us. A frigate contract that we have with the Australians is worth something like £14 billion. So fantastic business for the UK. And today is Friday, and I've just been in Rotherham, fantastic place, and I've been in Doncaster, and I've been in Leeds, and I've been talking to people about what we're doing for the Northern Powerhouse, and particularly for Northern Powerhouse rail and devolving power over the railways to the people of the north of England. Now, when I was running London, it's absolutely vital that the people who run the railways should be properly held to account, and that's what we want to do by giving power to local politicians, so that if your train is late in the north of England, then you have someone you can blame, you have someone you can kick out of office. And so that's what we're doing with devolving power over the railways. Anyway, it's been a wonderful week, a very exciting week, obviously full of action politically. Everybody all over Twitter about what we're doing to come out of the EU, but believe me, we're going to get it done. We're going to come out of the EU on October the 31st, and before then, though, we're going to keep going with our work to take this amazing, amazing country forwards. Anyway, that's it from me, folks. Over and out. This is your captain speaking. Over and out.